Hello everyone. In this video tutorial, we'll show you how to organize and manage different projects in your real life practical scenarios. For example, let's say I actually created right now for your information. I actually created 4 videos, 4 tutorials, 1, 2, 3, 4, and all these 4 projects. If I want, I can load it from a single solutions. Okay, so in real practical world scenarios, practical application scenarios, most of the projects it might be loading from a single solution. All the projects might be loading from a single solution. Let's see how this can be done in using this sample applications or the tutorial application. Let's launch the Visual Studio, then create a new project. Okay, create a new project. Then there is something called blank solution. Okay, blank solution. Okay, blank solution. So create a blank solution. Okay, blank solution. So what I will do is I will put here. So beginner tutorials. Okay. So beginner tutorials. So I will create a blank solution here. Let's see how it comes. So you are having a solution here. So just a basic solution here. So see how it is actually here in. So there is one folder called beginner tutorials. So I just don't want to have this folder here. What I want is I just want to have this solution in the root. Okay. So what I will do is I will put the solution in the root and I will delete the beginner tutorial folder, so that you can see when you actually load it, you can load everything, every project. So from there, just load using Visual Studio 2009. Then you can add individual projects. I will show you how to add individual projects. So here right now one blank solution. Now what we need to do is you just right click on it, add existing project. Okay, so in the add existing projects there is calculator app. First will be the calculator app. There you can see one Visual Studio project. So likewise, this is actually for Visual VC++. This is actually a VC++ project. You can add any type of projects like C# project as well. Okay, that doesn't matter. Okay, so one is calculator app, then another one is name and address app. Okay, then you can add pattern generator. Okay, then you can add existing skeleton app. Okay, so all these projects are actually loaded down. Now the active project is the calculator app. So if you try to run this thing, it will launch a calculator app. Here, see this. Okay, it launched the calculator app. Now if you want to launch your name and address example, you just make this thing as the startup project. Then you again try run the application. So this you will again compile it and launch the name and address example app. Okay, like this. Okay, so whatever. Okay, so this will be displayed like this. So likewise, if you want to run any application, you can make it active like this. Okay, then you just need to run the application. So this is one of the best ways in which you will be able to load all the projects into one solution. So if you close it now and if you double click it again or run it using Visual Studio 2019, it will load everything here. Okay, now what I just want to show you is how to put a breakpoint here. Okay, in almost all projects, when you try to debug the application, you might need to put a breakpoint and see what are all the data available in that breakpoint. So what I will do is I will show you how to put a breakpoint in one of the applications. Let's say name and address example. I will put a breakpoint here, so that you will be able to see how I can put a breakpoint in Visual Studio or any sort of programming. If you see any programming language, C++, C# or any programming language you will be able to debug it using a breakpoint. For that thing, what I need to do is right click on it, then breakpoint, insert breakpoint. Okay, then you try to, so I actually inserted the breakpoint in the do model or the entry dialog. So when OK button is clicked, it will come here. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Okay, run the application with the debug, then you launch it. Tom Pala. Now it came here, see this. Okay, now if you want to step into that, then debug F11. Okay, step into. Okay, so what we will do is I will press the F11. Sorry, let me take it again. Yes, so I will just put the F11. What is this? What I will do is I will put the breakpoint here. Just a minute, something happened. I will put the breakpoint here, then I will again run it here. So Tom Pala. So it came here and you can see what are all the values here. See this Tom and this is Pala. Okay, so likewise you will be able to debug any application, and we will be wherever you want to put the breakpoint, you can put it there. The only thing is that it should be in the debug mode. Okay, in the debug mode only you will be able to put the breakpoint like this. In the release mode as well you will be able to put the breakpoint, but you will not be able to see all these sort of details here. Okay, so that is also possible, but you will not be able to see all these details because in the debug mode it will add a lot of debugging symbols as well. Okay, so this is the another thing which I want to want to convey. And one more aspect is how to put your projects in the version controlling system. That is another very important aspect which for every project it needs to be maintained in a version controlling system. So what do you mean by version controlling system? So if you take the case of any application, you might be taking backup of any of almost all the applications. When you create, let's say, today's work, you might be taking a backup. Then tomorrow if you change something, you might again take a backup. So all these things will be systematically done using a thing called a version controlling system. So there are different type of version controlling system. For example, SVN is one version controlling system which I might be using it locally here, but for this one is a SVN subversion controlling system. If I right click it, you can see that you can see this subversion like this. It is another type of version controlling system, but for this purpose I will be using GitHub because I want to publish all this source code to the GitHub KTS Infotech GitHub folder location. So that so if you don't have a GitHub account, you can take a GitHub account. This is our GitHub location. This is my GitHub profile. Okay, might be coming. So if you don't have any GitHub account, you can sign up here free of cost for GitHub account. Okay, like this, and you can create an account. So since I already have an account, I'm just going to I'm just going to the GitHub account. So then I just want to publish it in the KTS Infotech training. So I'm just taking that thing and I'm creating a repository here for KTS Infotech training, and I'm giving the repository name full stack. Let me check. Full stack developer. Okay, so this is for the full stack developer training. I just need to put the public as full stack developer training video tutorials. Okay, TUTORALS. Okay, so initialize the repository with a readme file. To file readme file is put in a file, choose a license, create a repository. Okay, so I just created a repository. So you will be getting and git link like this. Okay, GitHub link like this. So what I will do is I need to now I got a GitHub link like this. Okay, git link like this, full stack developer git link like this. So what I need to do again now is I need to clone I need to clone a full stack developer project location here. So full stack developer git. Okay, I will put it like this, full stack developer git location. So then what I need to do is I need to clone this thing. Okay, using there is a tool called tortoise git clone. Okay, so you can get the tortoise git from this location. You can download it and install it. You might need to download and install GitHub desktop application, as well as there is a GitHub desktop application as well as tortoise git as well, because as well. So once you get installed from here and from the GitHub, the GitHub also there is one. Just a minute, I will show you that thing. GitHub download. Okay, GitHub download. So you need to first install and download and install this GitHub desktop application, as well as then you need to install and download tortoise application. Once you get installed, then you can see something like this. Okay, then you can right click. When you right click on it, you can see something like this, git clone. Okay, so when you say git clone, you will be able to see the full stack developer same link here if you copied it correctly. Okay, same link here. So then you just click the OK button. Since I already configured my git account, I will be able to enter it automatically to my git account. Just a minute. GitHub. Okay, I will be able to enter it automatically to my GitHub. Where now what we can do is full stack developer. There's a README. Now inside the full stack developer, there might be I might be putting VC++. So I am actually giving training to 3 type of packages. One is VC++, one is C#.NET, and one is Python. Okay, this I will be taking on a due course of time. Okay, right now I'm actually interested only in the VC++ beginner tutorials. Okay, so there will be beginner, so what I will do is for the time being I will copy all these things, all which belongs to the beginner, to this location where this beginner application cut. I will cut here. Then I will VC++ beginner, put it all these things here. Then what I will do is I will remove all the intermediate files. Okay, this is very important. If you didn't remove the intermediate file, then we will definitely surely going to land in trouble, because a lot of unnecessary unused things will be in place. So this is okay, fine. Okay, fine. Then what about the other pattern generator? If we run it, it didn't run it. Since if there is name and address, if there is something, yes, there are a lot of intermediate files. So what we will do is we will delete all intermediate files. Don't ever upload any intermediate files to GitHub. Do this thing, and regarding just delete all the calculator app. See this? Maybe you can maintain the exe. In the release build, there's nothing. So let me see how much what will be the size of that thing. Okay, it's very important. 2.21 MB, that is good enough. Okay, that is okay, manageable. Okay, so what we will do is we will add everything to the git. Okay, there is something called add. Okay, so we will add everything. Then you can do git commit. We need to put a comment here, full stack development VC++ beginner tutorials. Okay, so what I will do, once you come, first you need to commit it, then you need to push it to the GitHub. Okay, push it to the main. There's nothing like main, it's only there, so you will be pushing it to the main like this. So once you push it to the main, if you look at that GitHub page, then you can see all the things are already pushed to this location. See, VC++ beginner. Okay, all these things will be pushed. Let's say if you want to make a small change from this version controlling system, so this is the initial commit. Now if you want to make any changes, you can do the changes here. VC++ beginner tutorials. Whatever change you might do, you will automatically commit. You can commit the changes to the GitHub. Okay, so in that way you will be able to easily manage the changes, or whatever you if you made any changes, if you want to revert it at any later point of time, yes, that is also possible. For example, if you put for the time I just want to put something here, calculator app. Okay, maybe not for the calculator app, maybe for the name and address. Set a startup project, then maybe I will add some code here, maybe some comment, get the values from the dialog. Okay, now just try to make sure that this actually compiles. Even if I actually didn't make any changes, I will make sure that this actually compiles, then I will commit the changes. Then we will see whether that data is actually there. Okay, so what we will initially see is we will go to that page, name and address, and first confirm it whether before committing it, if that is there or not, first of all. Okay, so if you go there, see this is not here now. Okay, so what I will do is I will commit it. I will I will commit it. So this is actually changed. The code is actually changed. That's the reason why there is a red icon. So commit the main. So if you want to see these are the changes, see this. You can see the changes like this. Just double click it in here. So then you put added comments. Okay. So added comments. Then you commit it. Then you push it. So the push will update all the things to the GIT location. And if you refresh it now, you will be able to see this audio command. I mean. Get the values from the dialog. Okay, so it is actually updated here. Okay, so and you will be able to see the changes as well. Maybe see this. Okay, so you can see the added comments of whatever which is updated there. You will be able to see it, and you will be able to get the difference as well. Okay, so in that way, Git will be a really good useful tool to manage your projects. It is always a good habit that you use you should know how to use the GIT and other things. All popular organizations use one version controlling system like this GIT or SUN or some other version controlling systems. So you should have a basic understanding regarding what the version controlling system is all about. So I think I'm with I had done almost all the video tutorials related to the beginner. So if you're having any doubt, please feel free to post your doubts in the comment